Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Julius and today we are watching Trading Live with the best scalper in the world. This video is a collaboration between Words of Wisdom and Fabio Valentini is his name. I'm gonna leave a like immediately because I know this one will be good. So let's get right into it. This video is almost 2.5 hours long, so I want to skip through it a little bit and mostly react on the live trading stuff.
This guy just made $10,000 in 10 minutes.
What they are doing is that these buyers are trying to protect it. Done. We took another 2,000.
Okay, we're gonna see real live trading. I'm so hyped here to see live perfect execution with real money and with a lot of money. So I can't wait to find out how Fabio is trading here. Best scalper in the world. Now that's a statement.
Out of the market. We took another 3,600. Bam. 24,300 for the session. We are done in 20 minutes. I trade
Okay, 2.5 hour video for a 20-minute trading session. All right.
million account. It's my personal account. You cannot do $25,000 session getting a small risk on a 100,000 account. It's impossible.
That's completely true. Okay, I know this is just a pre-intro with some important phrases from Fabio, but I can immediately comment on everything. A really wise person said to me, everybody is searching for the Holy Grail in trading, when the Holy Grail really just is a decent position size that is acceptable compared to your account balance, to your account size. Okay, if you just risk 0.5% at most per trade with just a basic strategy, you are indestructible in the markets. Okay,
What you see here is not only because of the volume and the platform, because we need to be honest in this. It's
The world's best scalper, one and only Fabio Valentini.
if the markets today wants to give me 30,000, I take 30,000. If the market is continuing to action, I can continue to trade and build, but holding one trade for all the movement is something that I was doing before and I was less consistent.
For the first time in the industry, I sit down and do a live podcast whilst the trader trades live.
wow, this is such a great video. Okay, I'm so hyped. This will be good. This will be good.
The New York session.
On Monday we did $10,000. Yesterday we closed New York at 28,000.
This trader was on Chart Fanatics and had an episode that did over 1 million views in just 3 weeks. Before coming to today's episode and recording, he's already traded London session, where he's made over $10,000 just
Crazy. I guess Fabio is a really good trader. Do you have any experience watching Fabio's videos? Do you know if he's really that good? Comment down below. If you know anything, I'm completely uninformed of what's going on here.
in London session alone. New York session has just begun. It's the one and only Fabio Valentini.
Thank you, Riz, for hosting and this lovely presentation.
Okay, let's make it a little faster.
Today we are
here.
going to do a breakdown of the New York session. Now, considering all the love that the community of Chart Fanatics showed to me,
Okay, let's immediately take a look at the chart. What can I see? We got already a daily P&L. It's underneath my face cam. Let me fix that. Okay, here you can see it. It's a daily P&L of already above $10,000 that he made in the London session. Okay, a green and violet charting layout. Interesting. And we got those bubbles that indicate buying and selling power, or probably like big trades indicator. Seems like it. All right.
I'm going to share the London
Like the big trades indicator is sometimes nice to identify big absorptions like down here.
session that I did yesterday and today. It was amazing session, really high win rate, amazing setup, and
It's a 40 range chart, okay, but a basic range chart, okay, that means like wicks are included in a 40 tick range.
now we are ready to start. Today it's the 15th of October. I
And
traded
it's a NASDAQ, of course.
the London also today. We are sitting at 10,000 and almost $11,000 profit. I have to share with you my rules to trade the session. The drawdown, the maximum drawdown that I accept for the day is 10,000. Trading profit, the maximum that we can do is lose this 10,000, go back to break even, and lose another 10,000.
Of course, like the perfect starting point, starting into a session with already $11,000 in profit. So as he told you, can risk a little bit more, since in the worst case, you get down to a break-even point.
Because I'm not willing to go above this. The previous week, let me clarify for you, the previous days of the week, so Monday we did $10,000. Yesterday we closed New York at 28,000, and today we are sitting at 10,000.
So this video is already 4 months old, but I think like the volatility and the characteristic of the NASDAQ are up to date.
11,000. So we will try to close a 6 figures week.
Incredible.
And the New York session
Crazy.
is getting ready. I can see already a little bit of absorption on the bottom. We are recording the screen so you don't have a shaky camera like I did with Andrea in the first video, but they loved it. They loved it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give a breakdown and I will get closer to it so we can also see how the session is unfolding. So usually I wait for European time, the first 30 minutes of New York opening to have a little bit of stability in the session. But I can already see that the sellers are getting absorbed brutally. So I can expect this high to be taken. And then...
Okay, so he uses like basic technical analysis and his little big trades indicator. I wonder what the settings are for those bubbles to print.
To have a good session going up. I will scale in with small contracts, and that as we build profit, even if we are already 11,000 in profit, we are going to, so the first high is purged for the day. What I expect is to have a long session, and I will explain you why. We are using the profile distribution.
And he already waited 15 minutes after the New York Open to eventually make a first trade, okay?
Of the first hours of the session. As you can see, we did an amazing reaction on the value area low. We were doing an introduction, otherwise this would have been a long.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing long. Now we expect a little bit of retracement and we can trigger our first long position here.
Incredible.
What you are seeing here, I change a little bit the template and I will explain you why. People that see me are used to see big trades, okay? It's the same template, just I make it hollow, so it's empty inside, so they can see better the candles. This is the only change that...
Interesting. He explains a lot. Okay, that is not the standard for traders to explain everything they do and what they have on the screen. Usually they ask for money to tell you that.
The time frame are we on? Because these candles are closing rapidly.
I made the 40 range now, so it's a range chart, because when you are in New York opening, if you do 1 minute candle, you can have huge candle and all the data inside gets aggregated. So I will show you how much is different 1 minute or 5 minutes. Let's do 5 minutes. I show you the one that we were using the other time. You see how much it's difficult to read. It's all clutter. But if you use either 1 minute or I like to use range during opening, you can see really clearly what's happening. Intraday gap, I'm afraid of tweet Trump again, because Friday was pretty difficult. And so we have an intra gap. It's really rare to see something like this. And we are trying to build our first position of the day. The first position that I'm considering, as I was saying to you, is going along from the bottom of the range, from here, going to target the value area high. So we have a lot of room of more.
Okay, we are currently at the value area low. Okay, this is the market profile. Let me explain a little here. We got a D profile. We are at the value area low and he wants to trade to the value area high as he is seeing big absorptions down here. Okay, that's my interpretation of what he's doing, but he's gonna probably explain that to you better than I do.
Now, this gap is not really convenient for us to trade because we are trading against this huge pressure. I want to see some absorption here. How can we see absorption? As I explained to you, big trades, it means they are hitting a wall, that is this area that I created, and I'm going to capitalize with an asymmetrical risk to reward to go long. This is the setup that I explained in Chart Fanatic, that is going from the value area low in a momentum day to the value area high. And the setup is trying to unfold. They are trying to push down. As of now, they are having result. So I don't want to go against the flow. If they are managing to breach this level, I don't want to be inside. But I can already start to build my position up.
Oh, let me check that. That was Interactive Brokers here.
Reach this level.
Is he working with Interactive Brokers?
Don't want to be inside. But I can already start to build.
Yeah, it seems like it. Well, that's interesting. I've never seen a scalper using interactive brokers to trade the Nasdaq. That is interesting, guys. Wow. Okay, but he's using obviously another trading software for that, but it's connected with interactive brokers.
My position up.
This is the stuff that interests me. Okay, like the technical system behind a trader's live execution.
See, it's interactive broker because
so he started with a buy stop.
It's directly connected. I can start to build buy stop. What does it mean? That if the market gets heavily absorbed here, I want to be caught.
Yeah, and we see a big absorption there currently.
Over below this low. Okay, so I'm going to build my position here. We are not going super aggressive on the side.
This is super aggressive. Wow, this is a mini contract in the Nasdaq, and he's like, this is a 6 contract position already that he's putting in there.
And we check if these sellers are having a follow through. As of now, the sellers are really strong. They breach the level. Okay, so what I'm doing now is canceling the buy stop, and going to consider another area. So this one is not valid. We took a stop loss? No. Why? Because we analyze exactly the interaction between the market participants. Now,
Crazy.
This is the distribution. Let's make it including more data. As you can see here, there is a red level, okay? This one is the POC, so where the most volume got exchanged in the value area low. So basically, it's giving me the point of maximum interest for the accumulation that created this up movement.
Yeah.
So this is the second area that I can consider. If this area gets broken,
A lot of people are working with like market volume. In the end, you could always just use support and resistance, okay? Here now, mark this point of control, but every trader of us would have immediately, without the market profile, identified that here is a big support level, okay? This is just a little below the actual volume point of control. So the chances that the market hit this level as well are quite high, okay? You do not really need all of the market profile information. Same goes here for this volume spike in the value area. It's basically big resistance. Here's support. Everyone can see that, okay? Also without the market profile. Okay, let's continue. I'm enjoying it.
I don't want to
I'm a nerd for technical analysis in day trading.
be long for the day. So it will be really, with a big probability, a consolidation day. Let's check what they are doing. We can check also with the delta.
Okay, I can tell you guys that this would be a point where I would consider going long if I would like to trade a strategy like he does, okay? We got this absorption here now, again, a bullish pin bar. I think this could be the time to try a long position with a stop loss below. Maybe I'm wrong and this would be stopped out, but like I'm trying to play this mental game. Okay, maybe I would try a long position here.
What they can expect, and we can start to build our long position. One,
And he's doing the same.
2, 3 contract, going for 4.
He's in
We are
full
going to cover
contract long
ourselves below
position.
here. It's only $2,000 risk. We can
Okay, I would probably left my stop loss a little higher. Wow, this is crazy.
take other position here, and we are going to try all the recovery of this movement.
Look at this, already $500 negative balance in like, I don't know, 10 ticks.
For a profit of $7,000.
Crazy.
Now, I didn't load at full size because I want to scale as we go up. I want to be right with the market, so I'm not to load everything while the market is collapsing.
Of course.
But what I can see clearly here is that they are starting to get heavily absorbed. So I have an area, and if we want to be more conservative, we
So what we can see here with this big trade indicator bubble is that the buyers got absorbed here, sellers pushed lower. And now the question is if this little absorption, of course, everything here is in within seconds, okay? This is like micro structure, micro absorptions. But we want to see the buyers now breaking this absorption and to go higher.
see we have half the risk on the position and going to load
And there's a
also
breakout.
position on the way high. So this one is too high.
I'm
We
enjoying
can
it.
load other 2, 1 and 2, and try to capitalize on the long. Seller
Okay, he's still ready to add to the long position here. Okay, I'm gonna let the video continue a little bit. I'm talking way too much here. I want to see how this position turns out now.
super aggressive, but fortunately for us, they are being absorbed. We are risking 2,000. Okay, we are risking 2,000 to make a potential $10,000. Okay, so
Crazy.
soon, guys, we will go risk free on this position. This is the AAA setup.
Yeah.
Why AAA setup? Value area low, so we are really low on the curve. The market participants are setting up because it's 30 minutes in the session, so it's not sellers trying to aggress, buyers trying to protect. Already they understood what they want to do, and we are building already the position for the day. Now, I don't want to take risk because we are already in profit 11,000 for the day. In 1 minute, the position is risk-free. So we are risking 0 to make 10,000. This is simply a trade that is done low on the curve on absorption. If this level gets broken, we can consider another long position for the day. Let me clear everything that we have here because it's really confusing. The point of risk that we have is the potential close of the gap.
Yes.
Because the sellers can try to protect again the gap.
Yeah.
So we can consider, we are already floating $5,000, we can consider to take some profit for the day. Let's see if we have a reaction. If we see buyers getting crazy aggressive on the upside, it's not worth it to take a position. But we will trail our stop loss as soon as we see buyers getting in the position. Let's check.
And just to clarify for everyone at home, this is live capital.
No, this is personal account.
This is
not
a live capital, so he risked actually $2,000 of his own personal capital, currently floating $5,000 of his own personal capital in the space of a few minutes, which is incredible to see. And you could see one thing we didn't, maybe do
This is so crazy, guys. He's already $6,000 in profit on this trade.
in the intro is, if needed, Fabio won't speak and will focus, but he's done a really amazing job of really just running through exactly what's happening minute after minute, candle by candle, movement after movement, which I didn't expect personally. I thought we would give pauses for Fabio to focus. So that's incredible, level of skill set to be able to consistently, break down exactly what's going on as it's happening while managing, entering, and executing.
I took 5,000 out, not still, but stopping profit, okay? Because I don't want that we are going to hold the gap and to give back the market. We are floating 7,000. Just is not wise to, we position ourselves here, guys. $0.
But I've heard you talk about it before, right? It's not worth you risking 5,000 to make 5,000. Right?
Totally not worth. Consider that even now we risk 2,000 to make 8, so we are.
But this also requires a Nasdaq that is very volatile and now in a pretty heavy rising market. Okay, this market in a couple of few minutes rose 70 points or almost 80 points. Okay, that's also not every day's volatility.
Risk to reward 4. If we get this take profit, it's a 5R for the day. Considering that also in the New York, in the London session, I took 5R, it's 10R for the day. It's an amazing session. And let me be honest with you, it's not that we shoot 10 sessions we reach and we are choosing the best one. We are doing this live. Okay?
I wish I was allowed to spend that much time with you.
So we are just evaluating now the auction of the buyers. It's crazy aggressive. And even without big trades, I can see how much they are protecting. I want to be covered here. We are going to take out 6,000 if it goes bad. But as you can see, this is the first level where the buyers are struggling.
Yeah.
And when we are having a reaction sell, so I will be really tight with my stop loss because every tick down that it takes is like $500 that I give back to the market.
Yeah.
We can expect a squeeze.
Every tick is $500. I cannot believe it.
If we get this high, and we will go directly to take profit. So as soon as they touch this level, all these sellers are trying to push down, being absorbed. So if we manage to reach 24,987, I can consider already a take profit because I can expect an expansion up. Let's see how they do. If the buyers are aggressive on the top, it means that they are willing to pay a higher price to get an asset.
Yeah.
So I can expect a continuation and squeeze. We can see a little bit of absorption here because it's a round number. We are almost at 25,000. It's a psychological level.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to give this money back to the market, so I'm going to cover below the gap, $8,000 in profit, and we see if they can. Already we are close to value area high. So here, done.
And it's filled. Crazy! He just made over $10,000 in this trade.
10 minutes in the session, $10,000, $11,000 of profit. I want to show you a little bit the trading stats of the week so you can understand how I manage the risk in this account.
So just to clarify, it's almost over $1,000 a minute that just took place there.
Yes. So this is my model, Nasdaq model account. I'm going to get from Monday, so we have all the week, it's 13 till today. We are going to generate, so we are in profit for the week, 66,000 almost. This is the tracker.
In 1 week, $65,000. Crazy.
Record of the week. And I want to clarify something, like the maximum drawdown that we had is on profit. So if we can break this high, we will see exactly the same that we saw in all our session. So I want to take a small risk here.
Okay, he's immediately building up the next position here.
With a buy stop. Why? Because my stop loss will be really tight rates.
Going for breakout.
I can do...
Wow, this guy's insane. I'm so impressed. Probably he's really the best scalper in the world. I wonder how such a trader would perform in the World Cup of Trading. Because this is exceptionally good so far. I have immediately several new video ideas in mind. So first of all, I definitely want to make sure to react on more live tradings by Fabio. And I can sense my desire to maybe record a video where I try to copy this trading layout, okay, like with the different big trades indicators and the 40 range chart, and try to record a live trading session with you guys, probably on the demo, because I'm not used to this kind of strategy and this kind of trading differs a little bit from my style. But I think it would be worth to record a video where I try to copy his trading style and try to make some money. Leave a like and comment down below if you want to see that.
To cover myself behind, that is this level of aggressive sellers.
Yeah.
So they are protecting the level like crazy. I can have a really small stop loss here.
Again, he sends the absorption.
And I can capitalize on the squeeze. Now, the only risk of the squeeze is the filling level. I can be filled at a level that is not so amazing as someone can expect, because the market just does what we did in all our funny okay? And I need already to prepare my stop loss because it will be so fast that it can give me an absorption. Okay, we are covered. We are only risking 1,500. We are betting here on the squeeze, guys. We are betting on the squeeze. We are low size. We are trying to make 3,000, risking 1,560. And as soon as we go up,
Low size, it's still 4 mini contracts.
trail stop loss and get back inside. Why? Because this level is creating a liquidation.
This is a difficult level to go long, okay? He's opened a long position right at this big resistance here of the day, okay? This needs some guts to do. He's going for the breakout, but a retracement is likely on such levels, at least for a couple of points, and with a quite tight stop loss, this is risky.
There is a big probability that this level will create a liquidation. Now we are getting to the protection level. Why the protection level? You see the area.
Yep.
Buyers stepping in. Sellers are getting annihilated on this level, absorbed. These are aggressive buyers. What does it mean? That if we reach these aggressive buyers, these sellers will need to close. If sellers needs to close, we have an expansion higher. Okay? So this is the momentum setup.
Yeah.
I'm betting on a long session and I'm fast in covering myself if I'm right in the position.
Yeah.
Okay? So now, guys, if we manage to get high, I need to be really fast at covering and adding contract because I want to be in the wave.
Yeah.
Okay? Fast.
Okay, the
we
breakout.
cover. Our stop loss is only
Breakout is there,
1,200. We are going to
but buyers get absorbed.
put it to zero really fast. Okay? Huge auction higher. Where can we cover ourselves? Below the aggressive sellers. Okay? Now I want to see a big wave up. If the movement is starting, okay, I cover myself here. I'm risking $20 to make 3,000. If the auction fail, I don't want to be in because it means that the buyers are not strong. What happened here? Sellers to back control. I can try another time here
Okay.
with a small stop.
I wouldn't trade like that. I think he went a little too fast on his break even and immediately going in on higher price. He could have, in this case, just let the market breathe a little. But who am I to tell? Okay, is Fabio Valentini obviously $65,000 week? I'm no one to judge. Okay, I can learn a lot from him, but I'm just amazed on how he trades. Okay, this differs a lot from my style.
Plus, also here, let's see if we get filled. Now, what I was trying to explain before is how much chart can become
8 contracts immediately.
cluttered when it's New York session, okay?
Yes.
See how much is dirty.
Yes.
In minutes is really difficult. I prefer to watch 1 minute, but it's really, again, we are risking 2,000. We are not risking back the profit, not even the profit of New York we are risking. We are really low on the risk side. We want to make 6,000 on this one.
Did he just say, okay, I want to make $6,000, so let's put in the take profit there? He did not check if there's a interesting area that might attract the market. No, he just said, okay, I want to make $6,000.
Sellers trying to get aggressive, getting absorbed.
That's like real skill, guys, if you can demand something from the market. I want to make $6,000.
So what I can do, load other contracts on the potential squeeze up, putting all my risk here, still risking 2,000, but now the potential is to make 7, 8, 10,000.
Yes.
This is dynamic risk management.
But you can see the aggressiveness of the management as well.
It's like this part, there is no indicator that can help you. This is just daily practice on managing position, session by session. And it's really difficult, guys, to explain this while I do because the mental process is lower than the execution. So I'm trying to do the best. So in this case,
Okay, he got stopped out.
we give back to the market a total of 2,500 on our profits because the auction is low. You can see the auction is really slow in this side. We can try only the limit because you see that they are pushing with aggression on.
He tries the long again. He's really, really confident now that they're gonna break out to high prices.
The top. This is the last trade for the day because if the auction is failing, they are getting back in the range. I don't want to be inside. Okay. So what I will
He's not trading in the range, at least in this case. You notice that I'm trying to learn from every sentence that he's telling.
do here is wait for these big buyers to get supported. Auction going back up, covering myself below the low. One stop loss. First position is filled. We can also try to get some limit here. 4.
Okay.
And the last one. So we trail the risk here. And we are trying to shoot for 5,000,
5,000 guys. I'm trying to shoot for 5,000.
7,000.
Of
Also
course.
$8,000.
Oh, 8,000. Now make it 8.
But we want to be fast in how much risk we input in the market. I want to be fast at putting risk to zero, because this is the most important part. Auction is really slow, guys. This is really...
Okay, he told us just, okay, getting the stop loss to break even is one of the most important parts in his trading, okay? This is why he's very aggressive with that. And maybe the chances of him getting stop loss break even are very, very high, okay, with this fast management.
This low session for the day, and this is probably because the liquidity got dry after all this move up that we monetize, so they are accumulating as they go up. Let's see if we can...
If we weren't in the studio right now, would you have walked away after the 10,000, or you would still be looking?
No, I would walk away, because already 20,000 for the session. I took a triple A. Just I want to make them participate in all the auction, but this is not healthy for my account. It's just I want to explain them as much as I can, showing all the setup, but this is not how I trade. When I'm like, if I get the 20,000 profit for the day, my rules say it's done, because probably you will have consolidation after a strong move. We took the best move of the London and of the New York, we walk away. This is how it's managed usually. But, you know, we are on the channel, people want to see, so let's do it.
I appreciate that. That's why I wanted to ask, though, to just see what the reality would have been.
Yeah.
But it's good to hear.
So this position is not what I like. I'm going to take profit on this one. Why? Because the auction failed.
I was going to say, yeah, what were your thoughts about this?
So we are back. We are back in
Okay, he's also closing positions manually.
profit at 9,000 for the session. I will try to build on the way up here.
And he's again into a long position. I don't get it really. He closed the position like 10 seconds ago, and what fundamentally changed here that he's like, well, I'm going back in.
One.
Maybe because his little sell-off was not working and the buyers are back into the game.
And shoe here. Cover myself.
Okay, but wants to get into another 4 contracts about 8 points lower.
Here for only 1,600 risk. I remove this one because it's the all take profit. If these sellers get absorbed, is another momentum AAA setup, so we can play again.
Okay,
we can play.
Okay.
Putting all our risk here. Ooh.
Crazy.
Okay. Let's shoot for $5,000, risking $800.
Like the take profit part is like the best about the whole video. Let's shoot for, I don't know, 5,000.
It's an amazing trade, this one.
I love it.
We are covered below aggressive sellers' failure.
yeah.
So we are capitalizing on other trades' failure. This is the model. I'm going to take profit as soon as the market goes up, because I want to close at 2,000. So I'm going to bring... No, this one is too low. That's straight. Now the auction is going. Now they are starting to auction higher.
Yeah.
All these big trades are protecting us. I expect another expansion up.
And what was your settings in terms of to show as a bubble on the chart? What was the minimum contracts again?
Almost the same. It's 30 contracts. If you are in London, I use 20, but I record that for the community, everything.
30 contract. Did he talk about the big trades indicator? Because I don't know, this does not look like 30 contracts here. I doubt it. Well, we have to figure that out. Should I really be making the trading video in which I want to copy his trading style? Then we have to figure the big trades indicator out.
You have a full masterclass of 1 day with me for free. So now we are floating again 3,000. I will take a little bit of profit if we break the high. Because now I start to see that sellers try to protect the top. You see, they are developing a sell candle in the situation of dominion of buyers. So probably we will go back here. And if we go back here, I give back 3,000 to the market. It's not really convenient for me.
Yeah.
But if we break this high, another squeeze will happen. So what they are doing is that these buyers are trying to protect it. Done. Yeah. We took another 2,000 out of the market.
This is crazy.
Ooh,
I mean, simply the market pushing that high is so like a rare occasion, and he's profiting that big. This was like probably the perfect day to record such a live trading session.
Amazing. We took another 3,600.
And he's filled. I cannot believe it, another 5 grand.
24,300 for the session. We are done in 20 minutes. But guys, no. You know, I like always to be humble, but we took the bottom till the value area high. When the buyers took control, we took some stop loss, and I wanted to show how the stop loss are small related to the profit that you can make. And then we took all the expansion higher. I don't think it's smart to continue trading, because after a wave like this, zero retracement, the market will just go sideways.
Yeah.
And when goes
Yeah. At some point, the limit is reached for such a move, okay? Then the market will continue sideways or retrace.
sideways, it's expensive for me to trade, because every trade that I open, I pay commission. And on futures are not so small in interactive brokers. So just...
Yeah, with interactive brokers, probably, yeah. Already forgot that he's trading with interactive brokers. That is crazy.
Let's do a recap of what happened.
Okay, I don't think that we need a recap. I just wanted to watch the live trading part, and this blew my mind. I did not know that Fabio was such a great scalper. And of course, this like high intensity, high volatility, fast live scalping is very, very entertaining to watch. I really enjoyed this video. Okay, this was for all the technical analysis and scalping nerds out there like I am. Hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as I did, because this was mind-blowing. I really want to try trading this style at least for one day in the demo. Maybe I will do a video about that. Okay, comment down below what you think. Do you know Fabio longer than I am? Because like I knew that he existed, but watching him live is my first time here, and this is really, really crazy work. I have to react to more of his live trading sessions. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more reaction stuff like this one. And we'll see us in the next video. Take care of yourself. Have a nice rest of the week. Bye bye.